Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So this is going to be a lighter reading. We're back. We're back with Kylie and Timothy. And this has been a request from a lot of you. So this is the reason why I'm doing it. Now, interestingly enough, and I'm going to insert this video here. We haven't seen Kylie or Timothy in the last few months. But when the promo for the Bob Dylan biopic came out, in which Timothy is the leading role, Timothy is Bob Dylan, I said, I know that when he is out promoting this, Kylie would be there. So what I did the thumbnail, I saved it, and I said, you know what? And I even did the title for the thumbnail. And I said, when he's ready to promote this, then chances are I would bring out this thumbnail again. And to prove that, I would insert a video here showing how far down this thumbnail is. And as I'm scrolling through this video, you would see all the other thumbnails for videos that I've so far done and published. And you'll see the thumbnail for this video all the way down to the bottom. And you would see exactly when, to show that I did the thumbnail, did the title for it, just saved it there, because I know later down the line when Timothy had something to promote, he was going to wheel Kylie out, and then everybody would be up about their relationship again and will create buzz around them. Okay? So that's just to tell you, they're so predictable, and people fall for it every time. But a few subscribers are asking me to do this reading again. I've done it many times. So far, in all the readings that I've done, I've picked up that the relationship is a showman's. It's a showbiz relationship. It's beneficial for him, it's beneficial for her. But they still keep on being at it, even though people have said it. So let's see whether anything in the nature of the relationship has changed. All right, so let's just see. As again, this is just a light reading. I'm not placing too much emphasis on this. Don't get carried away. There's a lot of stuff from the Vatican opening portals to the wildfires burning out of control in Los Angeles Palisades, I think is how you pronounce it, with all the portals and the UFOs and the drones. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world. So this is not really that deep. So okay, but it's been a request. It's been a repeated request. So let's see. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. It's people working together, working in collaboration. It's business. Like this people building a house, building foundations for something. I see it being business. Yeah, let's see what else is coming up here. Moon, Four of Swords, Five of Wands. This is meant to be a love reading, right? Or a relationship reading. And we have Three of Pentacles talking about collaborations. We have the Moon energy talking about something being hidden. We have the Four of Swords. Okay, let me just get another deck. This is the second reading today while I've chosen a deck. They've told me one deck and then I've chosen it and then it's not the best one. I may have to go to this one here. Okay, let's see. Says, Spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest light and divine frequency, please protect myself, please protect and bless those viewing this reading. Regarding this highly infinite relationship, may we only channel messages of the highest frequency, the highest divine light, the highest truth, the highest nuance of the situation, that even though it's light-hearted, it's something that we can look at and reflect on, just to give us a different perspective, on life, on handling affairs of life. Let's see, let's see. So what is going on in their relationship is the question. Not in their relationship. What is going on between them? What is going on between? King of Wands. Oh my God, this is the second time that Five of Swords has come through. It came through in the other deck as well, and it's come through here. That's interesting. Eight of Pentacles. Don't know what's going on here. I'm not picking up, guys, any relationship stuff. I'm still not. I'm still not. I'm picking up that look. This is a matter of it's work at it, like at the forefront of this relation. Let's phrase it this way. At the forefront of this relationship so far, it's all about work, it's all about business. It's all about reputation. It's all about ways to generate money, ways to create a buzz around you so that people focus. It's creating a buzz because you have skills. You know this is something that you want to do, and you want to sort of shine a spotlight on you so people can notice your skills. It doesn't matter how messy that spotlight happens to be. A spotlight is a spotlight. And it's someone's deflected light. It's someone's, Yeah, that you're using to promote you and skills you have. It's like he is very skilled. Timothee Chalamet is very, very, very skilled. Brilliant actor. Call Me by Your Name. It's like I remember seeing him in that film and I was just like, wow, a star is born sort of film. But he is talented. He is skilled. Whoever are his PR people and so on, this is something that they want to draw light on. You know, the bad publicity, good publicity, or there's no such thing as bad publicity. It's something along those lines, or the saying along those lines is what they're using here. And with that and the Three of Wands and the Empress, that's Kylie. It's her star appeal. It's her ability to draw people in. It's her having 300 something million followers. It's that appeal that he's using. And him standing here, it's waiting for his ships to come in. You know, it's waiting for opportunities to come in, waiting to be launched. I mean, I think for this Bob Dylan film, I think they're estimating that he would get it. Like there's been Oscar buzz around it. Whether he gets it or not, nah, I'm not quite seeing that. But that's what this is about. I haven't figured out what this King of Wands is just yet, but that's what this is about. Okay, let's continue. This came through sideways, which is the magician, as I started shuffling as well. So we'll keep that up there. And again, and this is magician. This is what it is. It's weaving a narrative. It's weaving a narrative. It's manipulating what we see, what we think. It's being in control of that with the infinity symbol for your destiny and for what you want. You are seeing your reality and you're painting and creating it. You're standing above it and creating it instead of being in it, instead of living it. That's what that's showing me. Instead of being in it and living it, you're casting your spell, you're weaving a narrative, you're creating it yourself. That's just what I'm picking up on. I always have. And it doesn't mean that they don't get along. It doesn't mean that they can't be friends with benefits. It doesn't mean any of these things. But it's something that is mutually beneficial at this point in time to both of them. The star. This is the thing. This is something that is mutually beneficial to both. I'm going to do another type of spread here in a moment. I need to do another type of spread when it comes to this energy. Because we do have someone coming up as a Knight of Cups, but someone with a Two of Wands. This is someone with a Knight of Cups here. Now, to be fair, this is someone with a Knight of Cups expressing romantic interest in someone. We have the dark hair, we have the roses. This is him. This is Timothy, right? But we have a woman looking in the opposite direction and wanting to make like he's holding flowers, but this woman wants to make a transition with the two. It's passing through a portal, it's looking in the distance, it's wanting to make a transition in her life. Something that's a change of scenery for her. This could very well be Kylie rebranding her image, coming into her own. And to be fair, these two are quite young and very, very accomplished. I mean, think of yourself at their age. You know, I mean, what they have achieved is absolutely amazing. So always bear that in mind when we are doing their energies. Okay, let's do a different type of spread. I need to do a different type of spread with these two. I'll use this stack. I'll use both. So let's do a relationship spread. So Timothy would be over here, Kylie would be over here. And let's look at the dynamics of this energy, the dynamics of the energy between them. I don't see anything like romantic that they're in it. I see more business, but let's go deeper. Let's get a deeper look into this. I'm not staying long in this energy. It's just a quick check as to what the dynamics between them is, because I'm seeing a lot of Five of Wands. And this Five of Wands is like someone doesn't really want to do something, but they'll put up with it and do it. Okay, let me put this food here. Okay, let me cut the deck in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing something of a business dealing happening here. Kylie, no, Timothee Kylie, sorry. So that's Timothy's energy, Kylie's energy. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. These came out while we were shuffling. Let me, okay, so let's figure out what we're seeing here. You pick up on two people who are, sorry, this is distracting me. This is a completely different message. So I'm just going to put that there for now. Okay. In Timothy's energy, this guy, as we picked up on, he has a lot of aspirations in his life, a lot of things that he wants to achieve, a lot of things that he wants to do. He's quite mature as well for where he is, very ambitious guy as well. But this doesn't, the King of Pentacles in the context of this reading, it's interestingly enough, it's not talking about his stature or his money making abilities or anything like that. It's not referring to that. It's referring to him as a character. I'm picking up on someone who is very. The thing is, the image he portrays to everyone. At one point he had all the older ladies in Hollywood over swooning over him, tousling his hair. He had that waif thin, boy next door sort of look. But it's as if he's not really that character at all, or it's as if he's a darker version of Travis Kelsey, is what I'm picking up with this energy. Believe it or not. I don't know why they're showing that to me, but that's what they're showing me. Now, Kylie's energy in this relationship. This is an interesting energy. This is really interesting. This is someone who is very, very guarded. Very guarded. It's as if she's not giving herself fully over and she's being very cautious and very coy. It's like someone needs to prove herself. She has what she wants and what she expects out of a relationship. Then she's very pragmatic and she has her head screwed on and she's not falling head over heels. She knows how to use something for her benefit as well. And she's happy with that, believe it or not. She knows what she expects. She has a long list, and she would not give anything up until what she wants is achieved. Now, here's the interesting thing, though. We have the lovers in between. They are sleeping with each other, is the best way I could find to put this. They have not quite made that choice yet as to whether this is going to be anything serious or not. That hasn't been made. I literally see this as when I have something to promote, I'll take you out. It's mutually beneficial for us. It puts you in a different audience because Kylie, that's what Kylie's world. Kylie before was the rappers, whatever. She's looking to try. In fact, oh damn it, that two of wands we were seeing because that was Kylie. I shouldn't have shuffled this. I'm so sorry, but that was definitely Kylie. The brunette with the two of wands, with looking out in the distance and looking at the world, because that's very much her. She's looking to rebrand, rebrand herself and that sort of thing. So wheel you out when you want to rebrand. I get spotlight and all eyes on me and everything else and how fantastic I am. I'm getting some of Kylie's fans as well. A lot of Kylie's followers are girls. I'm getting those girls on me as well, to help me achieve. So both it's mutually beneficial for both. I am seeing a choice here though, as to whether they do get on, they do like each other, but it's not as heavy as we think it is by no stretch of the imagination. However, it's a relationship so far that works. Do they want to take this further? So let's look at the energies behind that. As I said that, we have the world card. So let's look at the energies behind that. Do they want to, so clarify the lovers? Clarify the lovers. Well, they're so young. They don't need to do anything. It's working fantastically well for them as it is right now, is another thing I'm being told as well. Clarify the lovers. The fact that my cards are so sticky could mean that, yeah, this choice hasn't been made. Are they lovers? Let's look at that. Are they lovers? Hmm, not quite. It can happen though. It can happen. And I didn't say that before in my last reading, but here it can happen. This is Chris Jenner. Chris Jenner in readings always turns up at as an emperor. And any Kardashian reading, Chris Jenner is the emperor. Always. Always. Timothy is the sort of person who doesn't like to be tied down as well. He doesn't quite like to be tied down. He likes to play things loose and carefree and everything else. That's the sort of energy he has. Kylie doesn't quite feel a part of his world just yet. She does not. I'm picking up an energy of not of trying to ground herself into where she fits in and what her new brand and new image and new persona is going to be, is what I'm picking up on. Not in terms of she's unsure of herself. She very much knows who she is. Like from doing previous readings on Kylie, from looking at this energy, definitely it is wearing the crown, King Kylie. It's definitely that. But I always pick this up with her energy. Notice Timothy. No, hang on. No, that was her previous energy. They're showing me that in terms of her previous energy, yeah, thank you very much. It was staring me right in the face. There's been a maturity and a growth in her energy, is basically what I'm trying to say. There has been from the last time that I've done readings on her. However, in terms of translating this inner maturity and growth that she's done, particularly spiritual growth in terms of understanding herself, understanding her womanhood, understanding who she is, and dropping into that, in terms of being able to translate that into her brand and how she chooses to reflect that to her audience. That's something that she still hasn't found her footing and found her feet with just yet. Timothy's world is a good way for her to do that, to approach a different audience, an audience that's more sophisticated, an audience that's more, sorry, I don't mean to use the term more sophisticated, a different audience. More sophisticated is not the word. They're literally showing me like movies and superstars and producers and that world and art, the art world. Like they're sort of showing me that world. So that's why I came out with the word sophisticated, right? But it's not the right word, but it's like that's her audience. She's aware that her fan base is growing, they're maturing. And it's how do you curate a brand that is trend setting for her current demographic. That's what is trying to be decided here. And the Emperor has come up next to her mum. And when I say that, these three cards go together. It's the world, it's the mum, it's the world and the pentacles. It's like, what is she showing the world? She is ready to come out. She's blossomed, she's grown, she's, elevated, but what does that look like? And so another thing that I'm picking up and the reason why that I'm doing all of this as well, and this is particularly with the Hangman and with the Eight of Wands, I'm picking up that at the moment it's kind of one-sided because it's like Timothy is getting the eyes on him, but he has the eyes on him when he's promoting something, when he's promoting a film or, so it's something that's one way at the moment. And I think that's why this Five of Pentacles is coming up. And they are aware that at the moment it's one way. But Kylie is getting the benefit in terms of her rebranding. But what I'm picking up on is that they're stuck. Because remember, we kept on getting that Five of Wands energy. And that's what that Five of Wands energy was about. It's about being stuck in terms of how to this branding and how the new Kylie gets translated to the world. For Kylie to get a high priestess and a sun in her energy, for her to get a hangman in her energy, and the hangman in this place doesn't mean that you're stuck, not at all. The hangman talks about viewing yourself, viewing your life, viewing who you are, viewing how you want to turn up in the world and contribute to society. It's just having a whole new perspective on that. That's very grounded, that's very spiritual. It's wanting to open up. It's like connecting with your higher self and your higher calling. Like Kylie has all of that in her energy. It's quite a spiritual energy. I'm quite surprised to see this, but again, with the Six of Cups, that's the growth and that's the maturing journey that she's been through. Like a lot of what she went through with all her exes, she's really healed it. She's purged it. She is integrated it. She's done a lot of that self-healing work. But now where she's a bit stuck is how that turns up in the world. Many times as well, when you have the sort of healing and flourishing in your energy that she has, if you decide to get with a partner, you want someone who could really match that energy and frequency. I'm not seeing in his energy just yet whether that matching is actually happening, the matchation of the situation. I'm not seeing that just yet, but it doesn't mean that he is any less than or anything along those lines. But I'm picking up the energy here that if they definitely wanted something to happen, it definitely can. And her mom would love it. Um, Outcome of this. We haven't done the outcome yet. So what's the outcome of this energy? What could they expect and where would this relationship go? What could they expect and where would this relationship go? I'm very surprised to see Kylie in this energy. Like, oh boy, oh boy. Justice and the Empress. She has come through as the Empress again. She has come through as the Empress again. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing much on Timothy's energy. Give me something on Timothy's energy. Kylie is coming into her own. She is a very strong, grounded, expansive, spiritual being, I have to say. Guys, okay, we have to call this. This has legs. This four of okay, four of wands, the lovers, the empress, the sun. This could be on the pressing point of getting serious, actually. Yeah. They have the option for this to happen. It's something that this is something that they are actually discussing and thinking of. Could this get serious between them? Yeah. It's an interesting one because why can't I see the chemistry? Why can't I see the chemistry? This is an odd question, but why can't I see the chemistry? I'm answering the question as I shuffle. I can't see the chemistry because oh my god, that guys, my cards don't lie. We have this. Did we pick up the three of pentacles earlier on? Because so far it's been a collaboration. We have the sun again. We have the three. We have the eight of pentacles. Remember, we were picking up all these energies very early on. The reason why this started off as a business arrangement. We have the four of pentacles. We have the four of pentacles. This started off as a business arrangement. It's getting something that is out of reach. It's a rebrand. It's a rebrand. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. It's a business arrangement. It's a collaboration to enhance people's careers. But at the moment, they get on. So with the Ace of Pentacles, do we want to take it further? The lovers. At the moment, it's like a friends with benefits sort of thing. It's really not deep. It's so not deep. It's not deep at all. It's like, hey, you want to hang out tonight? Yeah, all right. Yeah, you want to sleep with me? Yeah, all right. I could, like, he could not call her or Kylie could not call him for weeks on end and then turn up and do it. Like, that's the sort of where it was. However, there is an option now for them to potentially get deeper. Like, the question is in the ether, basically. We have the lovers appear twice, we have the Eight of Cups. We could see a maturing in energies. We have the Empress appear twice and the Empress who's pregnant. And pregnancy doesn't necessarily, I don't really read pregnancy. My guides are very cautious about that. It's like pregnancy, death, health, and legal. I would do legal when it comes to politics, but I don't do legal otherwise because my guides are a bit funny about these things. But I'm seeing here we have the Empress that's turned up twice. Dare I say children? But at least for the very least, and we had a four of wands that talks about stability. It talks about happy homes. It talks about building a home together as a union. I have never, in all the previous readings I've done on these two, this is the first time I'm seeing this type of energy that speaks to the possibility of a relationship. I'm not even saying that they're in a romantic relationship yet. I'm saying the possibility of it turning towards, okay, let's try and do this. That is appearing here now. And it does have legs and it can go somewhere. it can really go somewhere really good because we have the Empress coming up twice. We have the Justice coming up as well. We have the Lovers, we have the Sun, we have the Four of Wands, which talks about setting up home together. We have the Ace of Cups. This talks about how new it is. So with them being in a really, for 2 years, we've been at this, da da da. No. For 2 years, it's been a business collaboration thing. This Ace of Cups turning up now shows that now is a possibility where a bit of romance and so on could come into it. It's between now or the previous 6 months, I would say. Okay, guys, that is it from me. Let me know what you think below. Bye for now.